So I don't know. But we were playing our first show at a town, and we were going down to Des Moines, Iowa, with a group called the Scrods, who I incidentally, I'd like to take credit for the Scrods because Embers used to have a Scrod platter that they used to advertise.
Yes.
I don't know if you remember
my
the Ember
God.
Scrod platter, but
Scrod isn't the word.
That
It's
is-
not right.
Yeah,
That is bizarre.
it brought a lot of
because I
people in
do
from the
remember
roads,
that. A 3 a.m. episode with the Scrod.
Don't you think scrod is like the past tense of scrotum?
Embers so perfect.
The blue perfect.
Or maybe even the past tense of screw. I got scrod. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, but the Scrods were bringing us down to Des Moines to this place called Harry Mary's, which is kind of a neat little bar down there. But
Yeah, we know Harry Mary's.
they,
You do?
it's about 5 o'clock at night. We got to be there by 10. It's Halloween night, and their battery is dead. Remind me anything? But actually, their alternator was dead. What they decided to do is they were going to buy a new battery and try to make it to Des Moines on just the juice of the battery alone. So it was, it's pitch black. They're driving about 80 miles an hour with the lights out. They're backfiring out of these explosions of sparks coming out the back tailpipe, and they keep passing exits. We make it into Iowa. And they finally coast off on an overpass, and we drive up in our vehicle behind them and get out, and we're going to push them about 100 yards to the Texaco station. Immediately when we jumped out of the car, Iowa State Patrol was there, and before you know it, the 5 Iowa State Patrol cars were there, and they were searching through all the stuff. The Scrods, since it was Halloween, had brought a coffin along, which was
Oh, jeez.
and I don't know. It's a strange thing, They brought the drug sniffing dogs in, and they checked for stuff and didn't find anything. But the Scrods, they like to dabble in a little bit of pyrotechnics, and they had been mixing their flash pots in the van on the way down. So there's all this live explosive all over the van, but that didn't seem to be a problem for the Iowa State Patrol people there. But and then an old Iowa State Patrol guy comes up to us, and he starts talking to us. He says, "So you guys are in a band?" And we said, "Yeah." And he said, "You're playing Des Moines?" We said, "Yeah." And he said, "Well, if you guys are in the band, you're playing Des Moines, where are your costumes?" And, of course, we didn't have any costumes. We were wearing our costumes at the time. But, yeah, but it was a little
That was
trick.
his big concern?
It was the way he was going to trap
Yeah.
us. It was the way he was going to, catch us in a lie there. But
Did he ask what the name of your group, your combo was at that
I don't
point?
think so. If he did, I don't remember. But regardless, the end result of it was if we get down to Des Moines and we have to fill 4 hours of time slot with 45 minutes of material. And so we wrote a couple songs on stage, played a half-hour version of Coltrane's Equinox, which I'm sure was very painful for everyone.